PrettyPRChick.com. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. So, as you can tell by the title, this is going to be an eyeshadow palette collection video. This is one of the most highly requested videos on my channel. So before we get into the video, please do me a favor and click that thumbs up button if you want to see more collection videos. Please be sure to click subscribe if you are not already one of my subbies. Please be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think, because, you know, I don't just want to be talking to myself in these videos. And also be sure to share this video wherever you share videos. Okay, so this is how I've organized this collection. I'm going to show you guys my larger eyeshadow palettes in this video. Now, I have actually condensed this, I feel like, as much as I possibly can. I have given away, I would say, about 15 of my palettes within the last few months, because every month I do a makeup and hair stash and skincare stash purge. I store all of my palettes in an acrylic tray that I bought on Amazon. First up, I have the Maybelline Nudes palettes. I have the Blush Nudes and the original Nudes, and I know there's another one, I believe it's the Smoky. I've not found that one yet, so I just have these two. I really like both of these. I've only used this one once or twice because I just picked it up recently. These are two NYX palettes. One is the Avant Pop palette in the color Nouveau Chic, and this one is the Go-To palette, La Palette Indispensable, in the color Wanderlust. And I actually really like that because Wanderlust is one of my favorite words. It is a desire to just wander and travel the world, which I believe I definitely have. Next up, I have an Urban Decay palette, and this is the Deluxe Shadow Box. Now this I have not used that much. If you can see down there, this color Shag I have used quite a bit, and I have used Scratch a little bit and Underground a little bit, but they're actually the top row colors I've never used. Next up, I have a couple of Stila palettes. This is the first one. Okay, it is not pretty. It is beat up. I've gotten a lot of use out of it, and I actually broke one of the shadows and I had to repress it, but I love this palette. I'm not sure of the name of it. I know it's, you know, there's like 3 of them, like In the Light, In the Something, In the Something. Well, this is In the Something. And then the other Stila palette I have is the Pro Artist palette #1, and it is a mess because I broke the last shadow. I did repress it, but apparently it broke again. Next up, I have a Maybelline palette, which I love, and I think I bought this at my first IMATS, and this is the Intense Pro palette. And this is the Wind palette. Super pretty, super awesome, super pigmented. There are like 3 colors I've used a lot: the turquoise, the green, and the purple. The other ones, not so much. I have used that brown quite a bit, just because, again, they're super bold. But when I want to do like a more dramatic look, these are my go-tos, and they are like ridiculously pigmented. Like, yeah, Maybelline is no joke. Then I have 2 Beauty Supply Store palettes. These are the Absolute 22 Colors, Perfect 22 Colors palettes. This one is in the color Gypsy, and this one is the Renaissance palette. I love both of these. I paid $3.99 for them. I only know that because one still has the price tag on it. And yeah, I've used these a ton, and I mean, they are crazy pigmented to be drugstore makeup. I have a Z palette, and this palette is filled with 2 different kinds of eyeshadows. The little itty bitty ones that you see up at the top, those are from Bhcosmetics, and I bought those at the last IMATS New York. And then the larger shadows are by Diva Makeup Queen, another YouTuber. Okay, this is a tough one for me. This is a Smashbox Full Exposure palette, and literally, when I tell you I broke that Stila shadow, it's literally getting everywhere. So it looks like this. It came with a mascara and I think a brush. It came with a dual-ended brush and a mascara, both of which I love. The colors, like actually in the palette on camera or looking at them right now, love them, but they are very hit and miss. The top row is matte, the bottom row is shimmer. Some are super pigmented, some are fails. Fail. And the fact that this palette was $50, like, come on now, because I have some great Smashbox products, but this is like, I'm on the fence. I have a couple of Lorac palettes. The first one is the Lorac Unzipped palette. The first one. I do not have the gold. I really want it. So if anybody's watching, you want to send me a present, I want the Lorac gold palette. Hint, hint. Somebody send this video to Bay. But anyway, so this is what it looks like. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I got this last Christmas from my Secret Santa, my friend Nefertiti. She also bought me the Lorac Pro palette. She's the best Secret Santa. And the shades look like this. And again, the same formula, the same quality, same pigmentation. Like, they are just freaking awesome sauce. Just beautiful. Next up are my two Inglot palettes. Now I do have another one of these, which is the 4-pan palette, but I'll show that in my other collection. And then I also have one this size, but it's for blushes. So with the Freedom System palette, you actually purchase the palette and then you buy the eyeshadows separately. So this is one of them, and Inglot, super duper great quality, super great pigmentation, super great color selection. They have a million colors. The only downside to buying Inglot eyeshadows that I can say is that they don't have names, they just have numbers, and they have a million shades that are super duper similar. So you actually have to like keep track of the ones that you have. Next up, I have a Ben Nye palette, and this is a pressed color palette. This is the Essential eyeshadow palette, and it is all matte neutrals. Looks like that. And if you're familiar with Ben Nye, like a lot of makeup artists, a lot of like studios, makeup artists who do like movie sets and stuff like that, theatrical makeup, they use Ben Nye. It's great quality. It's really, really great price. Then I have two Too Faced palettes. The first one is the Pretty Rebel palette. As you can see, somehow I kind of beat this palette up and I'm sad about it, but it's because these little like faux lace things, it's just like cardboard. It's just paper. So Too Faced, you know, if you ever repackage this, please make this like plastic or something. So it's a little beat up, but only on the outside. And the inside is 10 beautiful shades. And then I also have the original chocolate bar palette. Looks like this. I'm pretty sure you've seen this a million times on YouTube. And it smells like chocolate, so you can't beat that. Next up, the Dream Big palette from my girl Diva Makeup Queen, aka Wing, here on YouTube. And inside, my palette looks a little different if you've seen this palette, because as I showed you earlier in my Z palette, I have a bunch of the shadows that were originally in the palette, and I kind of switch my stuff out just whenever I feel like it. So these are shadows that are from her line, but I just have the other shadows in my Z palette because I traveled with that pretty recently, and I just put all the shadows in there that I felt like I needed for the entire time I was out of town. Okay, next up I have a Tarte palette, and I believe this is my only Tarte palette. I don't own very many Tarte products, but I would like to try out some more in 2016. So this is the Amazonian Clay eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I really love it. It is a mix of like shimmers or satins and mattes, and a good mix of like neutrals with a few greens and pops of purple in there. All right, next up, I'm gonna have to say my favorite line out of my palette collection is Urban Decay. So I'm gonna show you all of my larger Urban Decay palettes. So you already saw one, which was the deluxe shadow box, but then I have a few more. This is the Naked Smoky palette. Looks like that, and I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a bunch of neutrals and darker shades to create beautiful smoky eyes. I do have a tutorial using this palette, so yeah, if you want to check it out, I'll link it below. And then I have the widely loved Naked 3 palette, and it is just a collection of jewel toned neutral colors. It's perfection. I'm just saying. I feel comfortable saying that. It's perfection. And then I have the original Naked palette, which looks like this, and I also have a tutorial collab with True Beauty and Koya's Kingston Lipstick on YouTube, and I'll link that below as well. I do not own the Naked 2 palette, just FYI. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've just never bought it, and no one's ever sent it to me as like a birthday present or a Christmas present or something. So I don't know, but it's on my list. It's on my to get list. So, and then I have a couple of the Vice palettes. I have the Vice 2 palette. And on the inside, it looks like this. I am just partial to Vice palettes. I think, number one, I get caught up in the hype of running out to get a limited edition palette. I'm not gonna lie. I get caught up in that whole hysteria. Oh my God, they're gonna sell out. Oh my God, then I'm not gonna have it. And yeah, I don't think it's like, you know, that unreasonable, because I missed out on the original Vice 1 palette. And I never got it. It sold out. I never got one. And I still don't have one. So I feel fine about running out to get limited edition palettes. Next up, I have the Vice 3 palette. Looks like that. There's the cute little neon design. And then on the inside, it's beautiful. I love it. And then after this, there came like the limited edition Vice palette. I also did not get that one. It sold out everywhere. I didn't get one. I'm a little sad about that. I'm just saying. Gotta be quicker on the draw. And then my most recent Urban Decay palette. I just got this guy after Christmas. It came right before New Year's. This is the Vice 4 palette. It's beautiful. If you see like the spiderweb design, is actually supposed to represent like an oil slick, but it's just super pretty. This is my favorite design out of all of them. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I have not used it. I have not touched it. Alright, next up, I have a 32 pin Smoky Eye Palette. And I know that's the name of it because I wrote it on here in marker because it didn't have anything on it. And on the back, I wrote Ebates NYC, so I knew where I got it from. And it just looks like this. Now, I did break by accident a couple of the shadows, as you can see, but I actually was able to just like dig them out and put them in little pigment jars, so I still use them. And I also picked up a 32 pan lip palette at that same IMAT, so I wrote with that same marker. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I've never used it. And I did not give this palette away. I just keep holding on to it because I just want to use it and I want to do something with it or use it in tutorials and stuff like that, but I have never ever put a dent in it. Next up, I have an 88 matte palette, and yeah, when I first got these, I decorated them with little butterfly stickers because I felt they looked pretty plain and, you know, they needed some pizzazz. I'm all about the pizzazz. So then I have 88 Metal Madness palette, and so this one is, you know, more metallic, like jewel tones and neutrals and stuff like that. And then my last three palettes are all from Bhcosmetics. So I have the 88 Standard Shimmer Eyeshadow Palette. Looks like that. And of course, it's, you know, it's rainbow colors and they're all shimmery. Bhcosmetics palettes actually do what they say they do, by the way. So if it says they're neutral, they're neutral. If they say they're shimmery, they're shimmery. If they say they're matte, they're actually matte. So this one is the 88 Neutral. And they're all neutral. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And then my last palette is the Bhcosmetics 88 color Tropical Shimmer. And I gotta be careful because I broke this guy. But yeah, they're all tropical shimmery colors. It looks like that. So let me know what you think. You know, did you see some stuff that you have in your collection that you like? Or did you see something you're like, oh girl, I paid for that and I'm so mad because it's terrible, I hate it? Or I'm mad that you got it for $27.50 and I paid full price? I don't know. Let me know. I'll let your girl down in the comments. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. And until next time, peace out.